my YouTube channel. So this is going to be the second episode of my catting series. And I've been cutting for about 2 weeks now. Not completely, I've done the food for about 2 weeks, and the training and steps has been a bit on and off. Technically done it for about a week, but basically I injured my good knee trying to protect my bad knee when we were in Poland, so that's been causing me some issues. It was getting better, so I was getting in my steps last week. Then we went to Dublin at the weekend, did 15,000 steps in one day, and then it absolutely died, so I haven't been able to do 10,000 again yet, but I think it's getting a bit better. I'm going to try legs today. I'm going to try getting in more steps, but I've done what I can, and so roughly I've been cutting for about 2 weeks, but it's not been like exactly how I wanted. So I thought I'd give some updates today, just take you through what I'm doing today. I'm running a bit behind because ended up having to sleep later last night, so got up later than I wanted. So yeah, it's all a bit hectic, but I will kind of bring you through roughly what I'm doing today. Not like a complete full day of eating, but obviously you saw my breakfast. I had bread, onion and chive bagel, baked beans and a smoothie and some bacon. And yeah, we're gonna go to the gym in a minute, but I thought I'd just kind of run you through what has happened, what has changed so far in terms of my cut. Okay, so basically what I've been tracking is, in terms of my progress, I have been tracking my weight. Weight isn't the best indicator of fat loss, just because you could lose fat and gain weight, you could gain fat and lose weight. Like, did I say it the right way around? Basically, it doesn't necessarily show fat loss, but I just wanted to see what's happening with that, because chances are if I have reduced my food, it probably will come down at least a little bit. And also I've done measurements and I've taken pictures. I've only taken pictures at the start though. I probably will take some this week or next week, but I'm not taking pictures every week, just because right now I'm not expecting things to change too much. I don't really like taking pictures, so I think if I just kind of wait until things have changed a bit more, and then I can look at the pictures and be like, okay, that's changed quite a bit, I can adjust, because I know how I'm feeling. It's quite easy for me to make my own judgment on that. So I'll probably start taking pictures a bit more, but I am also lazy, so I haven't. So since I've started, I'm just gonna kind of take a look on my phone. So basically I've, like I said, been doing weight. So since I started, I'm just gonna go on my account, because basically I'm using my trainer as I use my clients to train myself, because it's just, my app makes it so much easier. So to start with, I was weighing, I mean, if you don't want to hear about weight, then probably stop listening now. Obviously everyone, weight doesn't show your actual body composition, and you could have like 3 different people weighing the same amount and they would all look completely different, so it doesn't really show much. But just to give you an idea, so I started at 66 kilograms and now I'm currently 64.35, so in about a week and a half, that's about 1.65 kilograms down, which is pretty standard. Obviously I have less food in my body, and also I think that I do feel a little bit leaner. And then my waist measurement has come down, so since when I started it was 69.5, and then currently this morning I did get 68, but then I also got 68.5, so I just put the higher amount just to kind of be on the safe side. So I'm about a centimetre down, but from a couple of months ago I'm quite a bit down, just because I had a period where I was ill, where I was feeling really swollen all the time. So essentially I am about 1 centimetre down on my waist, 1.65 kilograms down. I do feel a bit leaner. I don't know how much of that is a mental thing. I think part of it is just a mental thing, but I feel really good. I have not struggled with the food at all. I'm literally finding it so easy, and I think that's because since I had that like 8 weeks or so of illness, my appetite has just not fully come back. It definitely has come back, and I'm feeling hungrier than I was, which is almost kind of like a nice thing about doing this, about reducing my food slightly. It means I'm actually hungry for it. And yeah, the exercise side of things, my knee is causing me problems, but apart from that, it's making me feel so good to be more active. So I'm just going to keep an eye on the leg or the knee, but hopefully I can kind of fully have a full week of training. So with my training, what I'm aiming for this week is to get in 2 lower sessions if the knee permits, one upper conditioning, so it's kind of like 2 upper but one of them is more functional, and then at least 40 minutes of extra cardio. If I can get in more, fantastic. If not, then no. I'm quite enjoying it, and I do find that slow gentle bikes are helpful for my knees. So I could do, if I'm in a rush, I could do 20 minutes after 2 sessions, or like yesterday my knee wasn't alright to do resistance, but I just did a 40-minute bike. So that's roughly what I'm aiming for on the training side of things, and I would like 10,000 steps. Obviously that hasn't happened. If I look at my step average for the last week, so over the last week, I mean if we ignore yesterday, so the average was about, well, today I haven't done any, so this is going to skew the average obviously, but I'd done about 6,500 steps, the week before 6,500, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but I have had days within that where I've done like I said 15,000 or more steps than others, and then because of the knee I've had to kind of cut it back. And the other day it was so bad, I went to the gym and I cried in the gym, and I just did some upper body and left, and that it was just too bad. So I'm trying to be careful of the knee. 6,500 steps average isn't amazing, it's not really what I want, but I'm happy because it's not been out of my own laziness. Like, I have got my steps in when I haven't wanted to. Like, it's the end of the day, I finished work at 9:45 or something, and then I've gone and walked on my treadmill for half an hour. So I am putting in the effort, and that's all I can ask of myself. I can't do much in terms of the injury other than what I've been given to do by the physio. So in terms of my approach and how I've done with this cut so far, I'm really pleased with myself. And sometimes you just have to accept that some things are out of your control, and that's alright. So yeah, I'm just working around the knee, but this week, fingers crossed, between 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. I think that's probably more realistic than saying 10,000, just in case if it does hurt. I've already done, since Monday, I've done an upper session, and I've done 40 minutes of cardio on the bike, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's only Wednesday anyway, so that's Monday and Tuesday I've done exercise, even though steps haven't been very good. And then from today, it's already 25 to 2, and I've done nothing so far in terms of exercise, but we're going to go to the gym now. I'm going to do a leg session. I probably won't film all of it, but I'll show you the bits I do. I don't think I'll be able to do all the exercises because of my knees, but things like the hip thrusts and stuff should hopefully be okay. Then get in some steps later after I finish work on the treadmill. So I'll show you that, I'll show you a bit more of what I eat, but that's basically my progress so far in 1 to 2 weeks that haven't been perfect, but it's just shown because I still have made the effort, I still see some changes. So I'm feeling fantastic and just buzzing to continue. Okay, so this is my outfit of the day. So I don't know if it's gonna focus. Gymshark top in like a beigey colour. These are Bowen T shorts I got sent. I think I've literally worn this outfit in another YouTube video, but hey ho. And some white socks. So yeah, gym time. So yeah, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do legs 1 or legs 2 because I haven't done any from this week yet. So I will see what one kind of is probably more knee suitable. Probably do, like I said, things like hip thrusts. I tried deadlifts on Monday and they were not right, so kind of reluctant to try them again. Maybe some dumbbell deadlifts, don't know, but I'll film, if I can, I'll film little bits. It's hard because in my gym, if no one's in it, it's alright to film, but it's hard to film without getting people in. So I'll just film bits that I can, and yeah, and then talk to you after. so now we're just really going to quickly get some Nando's before Jay has work, and then my sister will come and pick me up, and then I'll go home and finish my work. So I'll show you what we have in Nando's. Okay, so I've been back home for a bit now. I only did 2 exercises in the gym. First of all, because we didn't have much time, because Jay had work, and also because my knee, I just didn't want to go over the top, but leg press was kind of alright. So yeah, I just did some cat scoop bridge, leg press, but I did go relatively heavy, so it's alright, just kind of doing 2. It's not the best, but not the end of the world. So I'm just going to kind of carry on working now. I will get in some steps later. I'm deciding whether to get my booster jab today or Sunday, so it depends how early / late I finish work, and then I'll go from there. So next time I do something, eat something, whatever, I will show you. I just had the imitator wrap at Nando's and it was really good. Okay, so it is currently actually like 8:30 and I've just finished my check-ins. I still have some more work to do, but I haven't had dinner because I ended up going to get my COVID booster jab. So I'm gonna make some food now and then do a bit more work, and then I am gonna get my steps. Okay, so I'm currently on about 4,000 steps. Really, my goal for the next week, just to make sure that I don't kill my knee like I did last time, my goal is to have about between 8 to 10k steps a day. If my knee's feeling good and I've got time, I'll go for 10. If not, I'll go for 8. That will still be a bit more than my average for the last week or so, so still positive. So I will get some in because my knee still feels alright. I only ended up doing 2 exercises in the gym because first of all we didn't really have time, second of all I didn't want to overdo it with my knee, and yeah, so I will get in the steps because I've kind of got this deal with myself that if my knee is really bad and I can't get them in, I'll allow myself to not do it. But if it's just me being lazy or me not making time for it, I will get them in. So I will be getting them in, at least another 4,000, if not more. But I just need to make sure that I've done, basically I've got to do some more adjustments to programs because everyone is getting COVID. So I just need to change a lot of programs to home workouts because people maybe are isolating but they're feeling fine or they don't have it or something. So yes, that is my plan. So I will show you what I do next. Okay, so I just did a 45-minute walk on the treadmill. It's now 10:05. My steps for the day are currently 9,670 steps, and obviously by the time I go inside, because I've got to walk to the other end of my garden, which to be fair isn't very big, so it shouldn't take too long, but anyway, and get ready for bed and everything, that should just about hit 10,000, if not slightly under. And as I said, I'll be happy with 8 to 10,000 steps as a range depending on how my knee's feeling. So it's been a good day. Still got a bit of work to do, so I'll do that once I go inside, and then hopefully get an early-ish night. And yeah, it's just one of those things, if I want to get it done, I'll get it done. There was no reason for me not to get my steps today, so I got them in. As I said, if there's a reason another day, fair enough. I am a bit tired, but I knew that I had it in me, and yeah, I just feel happy that I've done it. Tick the box. Obviously my leg session wasn't the best, just being 2 exercises, but I did what I could, and then I've kind of done my steps. So all in all, good day. I'm probably gonna have some juice or something because I am thirsty. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fruit and some fruit juice as well, I think, now, because I haven't had much vitamins today. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you next time. I'll do another episode maybe in a week or 2, just so you can have an update on how I'm progressing, and obviously you can follow along on my Instagram because I will be doing that more daily there. See you next time.